evening but back tonight, I'm breaking down the Steve-based Chip Kelly offense and how it's gotten him off to a 2-0 start. Then I'm going to introduce to you a new player who I think is going to be the next big thing for Bath. Also, I'm hopping into the Beer Ball Arena. I'm going one-on-one with Ryan, and I'm going to take you inside the mind of Beer Ball players during an actual live match. Then we're breaking down the top 10 plays of the first 2 weeks. But back tonight, it's on. Good evening and welcome to the Beer Ball Alamo Association of Philadelphia tonight. I'm your host, Stephen Hellman, and the first 2 weeks of the Beer Ball Alamo Association of Philadelphia, the craze has been the Steve-based Chip Kelly offense. I mean, it is fast, it's deadly, it catches the enemy off guard, and some people just think, you know what? It looks cool and it's working for us. I'm going to break down the clips play by play and explain how this style of offense has vaulted Steve and his team to a 2-0 start in early going in the regular season, and how it has just frustrated the heck out of the competition. First clip, we're going to week 1. Justin and Steve taking a big hit, and the other team getting up, very distracted. Steve hits that can, no problem, finishes his beer right away while the team's just so distracted. Steve here going in for the fake grab of a new ball, goes right into it, hits off Ryan's can. Everyone's thinking, oh, he's going to get another ball. No, he's just playing the same trick. Look at it again. Justin throwing it to Steve, getting him real quick on the turnaround. We're going to break it down in slow motion. Justin just gets the ball back from the other team after a bounce on the ground. Hits Jason's can, no problem. Well, they're still getting set. Great play. Steve looking to pick one off the ground here while Ryan's rubbing his nose. Boom! Hits it. Ryan can't get it, and Steve just chugging away. It is just how it's done, and you look at them celebrating. It is working to perfection. We're only 2 weeks into the back, and I got to tell you what, we've seen some great plays and some great players, but I'm going to be honest with you. This guy that we have coming up, he is going to turn the world of beer ball upside down. Andrew Haas Matt. The dude can flat out play. Coming from Penn State University, this guy has been crushing college kids all up and down the East Coast, campuses all over the place, and he's got the speed of Steve-based Chip Kelly offense. He's got the lankiness, tall range of Justin on defense. He can chug his beer like Jen can pound down those Angry Orchard apple ciders. He's got the power on a shot of Ryan. If you are building a team, you get this guy first. You don't pass up on him. You build your team around him. This dude can flat out play, and I cannot wait to see what he does next week. As a former beer ball player, I feel that I have a unique understanding of the game, and I want to share my insight from my playing days with you. So I hopped into the arena with an exhibition match, taking on Ryan, and I'm going to break down, what really goes on through your head during the match. I mean, the players, there's a lot of different aspects that can happen. So I went back in the arena, back on the pitch, took on Ryan, and let me share with you what I thought, what goes through my head, and what probably goes through most players' head throughout an entire match. Let's roll the clip.
Being the gentleman that I am, I'm reluctantly letting the pretty lady go first, despite the fact that I am nervous as heck, and she got her can open on the first try, so I'm feeling the pressure right now. Me sporting my green Chubbies and Bro Tank for maximum mobility, pulling out all the stops in my first beer ball match in quite some time. I want to try and win this game, and I know I'm out of practice. I know I'm rusty. I'm going for it right now. So my second shot, I'm gearing up, and I crack my can, and I'm thinking, oh my God, thank goodness I got my can cracked open, because Ryan seems like she's coming out guns blazing, and I know I'm a little rusty. I'm going to have to be on top of my game if I even want to compete with her. Me trying to get the rebound there. I'm thinking, I'm feeling good. Now, I got my defense. It's a little different. I'm shifted. Whoa. And right here, this is just, I don't even know what that was. That was an awful display of beer ball defense. I was sporadic, running all over the place. I completely demonstrated what not to do on defense. What you saw right there, don't do that. Don't do it. Just don't do it, because it's stupid. It was awful. And I know right now I'm struggling. Ryan's getting some good bounces, and I just got to get it going. So I got a good hit there. Nice chug, as you can see. Me holding that beer up high above my head. The higher you can hold that beer above your head, more gravity, it's coming down quick. And check this out. Check this out. Look at my follow through there. Check that follow through out. Look at this. So my shot, I do have a weird follow through, but look at that. My hand, it's going towards the beer, grabbing it, and then I can get into my power stance on one motion. That's why I do the follow through. It helps my shot, but that follow through, I'm already reaching for the cam while the ball's in the air. Look at that. I missed on that one, but my hand's going for it, I'll tell you. Ryan's getting some crazy bounces, and I'm thinking there, if that goes over the fridge, I am in so much trouble. I get another big hit there, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Ryan taking a page out of my playbook and running around in circles. Now, I want to talk to you real quick about this defensive shift I have. You see how I'm standing off to the side? Most players do stand behind. I like to cheat. I cheat. I have this defensive shift because if the ball hits the front of the can, I'm getting it. Just like that. I'm getting it. Look at this. Look at this. I'm cheating on the play, but I'm moving in. So if that ball hits the front and doesn't go far, if I get that, she doesn't even have a chance to. She could barely pick up her beer by the time I got that ball. So I'm taking a big risk, but if you can pull that off, if it works, they're not taking a sip. Now, you might not be able to get it back, but oh my God. If you can get that first grab right away, like that, oh my God, Jesus, what, good Lord. If I could have got that ball, though, that would have been exactly my point. That's why the shift works. But me bobbling around like a, I don't know, but it was just, that was pretty dreadful, too. Pretty sloppy, like, oh my God, doing it again. No hands right now, no hands right now. I'm relying strictly on my follow-through and big sips to get me through this one. I had the defensive shift on, and I think I'm playing it right, but I couldn't get anything right now. I mean, all right, that was a good play. I'll give myself some credit there. That was a good play, but, man, almost channeling a Matthew McConaughey on that one. I felt like I knock it over, and that going under, I'm getting some big, crucial sips, and while I was falling behind early, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I'm putting two hands on my beer can. I'm thinking, all right, I got this. I got this in the bag. Another nice follow-through. A good shot there. Boom. And I just crushed Ryan. Great match. That was awesome.
I will tell you what, that was a lot of fun, and Ryan almost had me there in the early going. But now it's time for the top 10 plays. Let's break it down.
Number 10, we have Steve Bass opening game. Look over the shot on Ryan. Ryan getting that bounce so quick. Well done. Number 9, here we go. Jen with the spin move all in one motion. An insane play. You got to be kidding me. Number 8, Steve B going with the fake out. Going, oh no, now you see me, now you don't. The trickery on Steve B there. Going for the fake ball. Nope, just kidding. Going to hit your can. Number 7, here we go. Ryan Chin on his inner Matthew McConaughey in a last-ditch effort to knock over Steve's can to win the game. It was a great try. Fell short, though. Number 6, Ryan going. Jen playing that Karen perfectly off the ceiling. Insane play. 5, Ryan lining up. Justin with the snag, though, off Steve's can nonetheless. Look at that hand-eye coordination off the opposite can. Number 4, we got Ryan, the rookie, making a big play. I don't know if the ball caught her or she got the ball, but great play nonetheless. Number 3, here we go. Jen shooting. Ryan with a nice recovery, an intense play. Look at that ball bouncing. If that ball gets past him, I don't want to know what's going to happen. Woo! Number 2, here we go, and this is the replay. The play of the match from week 2. Steve B throwing it one motion, no looking, hitting Jen on an insane play. Look at that, having to plow through Ryan, no looking, throwing it to Jen. Great. And number 1, what we all been waiting for, the Jason Chloe snag. There it is. Wow, you are not going to see a better play than that. Maybe all season. That is insane. Let's slow it down. Jason doing that whole flick in one fluid motion. It does not get any better than that. That is probably the play of the year. Probably the play of the year. Insane. Awesome stuff right there.
And that's all. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Baback Tonight. Tune in next week for the highly anticipated debut of Andrew Hausmat. You are not going to want to miss this guy play. See you next Thursday.